It's Ray Give TV.
Ray
the block.
TV.
Let's get right to it.
So that's that situation. The Big U situation, if you read the paperwork, it says he's been under investigation since 2021 for the murder of Rayshawn Williams. Also, it's two investigations. It's the Rolling 60 investigation, which somebody on that side of it, that nigga 600, he hot. Whoever dude is, I keep forgetting his name. One of them that like he might have took a deal or something already. The wiretap started with him and Bricc.
Oh yeah. His name was like Blue or Two or
some shit.
Ghost.
The wiretap started with him because you had the Big U shit and then you had the Rolling 60 shit. Right? The Big U shit was triggered by the murder. Right? That was triggered by the murder. And I guess they did their research and Monster started working with them on extortion. Now, what a lot of people don't know is when they started investigating the murder of Rayshawn Williams, Big U wasn't a suspect.
Nope.
They didn't know nothing about Marley Maul house. They didn't know nothing about none of that stuff in the paperwork. When they went by Big U's house, they went by there because they were checking in with all the close to kin. And I believe Rayshawn's family members had told him that yes, he played football and yes, he did stay over there with him and he was signed to Big U.
Right.
Okay, what's the significance of this? He was in Las Vegas allegedly to be doing what? Recording. He was in there, he was there to record for unique music. So when they went to talk to Big U, he wasn't there. His wife was there, right? Big U's phone is not wiretapped yet for Rayshawn Williams. His phone is wiretapped for the Rolling 60 indictment from whoever that dude was, Bricc baby was dealing with the firearms.
Right.
So when the wife went and got Big U's father's phone, which they didn't know at the time, called and said the people just left asking questions about Rayshawn murder. In a panic, that's what put them on investigating Big U. It's all in the paperwork.
They brought that up in court. They said that since they had the phones already tapped, that was a red flag. Why would you call from another phone when you've been calling your husband from your phone? And that made him a target.
So CJ, Monster working had nothing to do with this, homie. Right? Monster had nothing to do with the original jumped on that. Monster was already working. Ain't no telling who Monster didn't help take down, right? Because he running around. I did business with Monster booking artists for his little clubs. I believe I booked Sada Baby or some shit, right? But I didn't know Monster from weed or nothing. I just thought Monster was a party promoter. So Monster working originally had zero to do with Big U, had nothing to do with that. All that work he got caught with sending out of town in 2020. We got all that paperwork. We see all the names on that, right? So once the wife calls from the daddy's phone in a panic, that's when they initiated the investigation to target Big U and see what he had to do with it, right? Right. So now you got two agencies working together, two different squads. You got the squad that's on the 6-0 thing. Hey, they calling about a murder of Rayshawn. Yeah, that's our thing. When we went, now they didn't put it together. They already got Monster, then gave up Vay, right? Vay shit tap, go back to Big U, because he taking orders from Big U, send to work, right? At this time, that's when they put together Big U's immediate circle. That's what pulls in Hop, Claw, and I don't know when Luce got pulled in because I came front.
Well, what brought Luce in was that no jumper. See, they already
that's what
about that robbery and that extortion, but it was just hearsay. Once he corroborated the story, that brought him in. Which I think that brought him in. He
Yeah, you're
corroborated the
right.
story, and it said in the paperwork.
Yeah, because see, Luce ain't on none of the wiretaps, not the
Right.
ones we seen.
Right.
He not Big U don't even bring his name up on the ones we seen now. I know they got 26,000 wiretaps. We ain't seen all them. So I'm thinking, well, I know Monster's cooperating because he felt like he don't want to pay Big U no more. So what did he do? He went to Big Brother, the niggas he already been working with since 2020, and let them know, I got this situation over here. Oh yeah? We already looking at him on this, right? So you right. When Luce Cannon came in No Jumper and said what he said about the robbery, that's when I think they doubled back to Monster and said, do you know this dude? And I think that's when Monster gave him the story on him.
He talked his way into the indictment.
Because it said that it was Luce Cannon and Vay. Now, was no doubt they have asked Vay, hey, was Luce Cannon with you on this? Vay ain't never been to jail. Vay 59 years old, be 60 or some shit this year.
Yeah.
He ain't never been to jail, bro. Like, you know, I don't see him biting his tongue when it comes to information about Luce Cannon. He may be a little leery about Big U, but
I mean, it's in the paperwork. He told on the whole murder anyway. It's in the paperwork.
Yeah, he definitely told on the murder. So now the investigation goes on. Right? They get Vay. Vay tells them that they drove to Vegas and they went to Marley Maul house. Vay gives them this. At the time, Marley Maul and Big U ain't cool. They ain't talking, they ain't doing no business, they ain't nothing. Right? Marley Maul got to go turn himself in at this time. He got to go do his 33 months in the feds. I took the nigga to the airport that morning when he flew up to Oregon. He had to go do it in Sheridan. So at the time, when Big U showed up to Marley Maul house, right? Marley Maul not there. He don't know Big U coming. The security guard in the paperwork said he drew down on Big U and Vay at the gate, right? Now this same security guard on the record, we got the paperwork already, and took the stand on lining somebody up in a murder for hire. We got all that work. So this same security guard is already, he's security, nigga. He giving it up. Marley Maul's oblivious to them coming, them going, whatever happened at the studio. The little dude, Marley Maul has never seen Rayshawn Williams in his life. He didn't even know he was at his studio at his crib. Big U must have got a hold of the engineer and pressed that line. Marley Maul's oblivious to this. He's with a broad at the Oreo Hotel on the Strip. Next day, when Marley Maul come home, the security guard telling him, hey, we just got a call that they want us to leave. Who? Big U wants you to meet him over here. He like, I ain't need to meet that nigga, meet him over here. Well, they want us to leave. This what went on. Now, I still don't know what went on at the studio. I don't know. There was an argument. It was a squab. I don't know, right? Marley Maul left. That's when in the paperwork it says they went over there trying to switch out the DVR box.
Right.
Now, here's the funny part about that. Marley Maul's cameras at the time was for visual, but the record wasn't working.
The audio. No audio.
No audio. No, it was no record. All you can do is see what's going on the monitor.
Oh, you can just see it, but it ain't recording. I got you.
It ain't recording. No, they didn't know that. So now they got the fucking security guard where they're telling him, we're going to cash app you the money, go get another DVR. Security guard gave all this to the feds. All this shit to the feds. And he told them, whoever it was, the technician that came by there to change everything out, right? He told them all this shit, right? So Marley Maul says the first time the feds tried to come see him, he was in jail. They said it's feds here that want to do a visit with you. He's like, if it ain't got nothing to do with I'm in here right now, I'm refusing to talk to anybody. He refused to talk to him. Right? When he get out, he said he go do a piss test, cool. 2 days later, he get a call, come back down to the federal parole office. He calling his attorney, calling everybody, thinking they finna book him. He like, damn, is my piss dirty? I ain't did nothing.
So
Maybe
Maul
I
don't know
touched
what's
something.
going on.
He don't know what's going on. He said, because they don't never call him back no 2 days later.
Right.
He gets down to the motherfucking parole office. They take him in the back. He said, it's 5 or 6 federal agents. They sit him down. They said, listen, we about to ask you a stream of questions that we already know the answers to. We just want to see if you're going to lie to us. Right? They asked him, did Big U come to your house that evening? He said, yeah. How do you know? My security told me. Did you know he was coming? No. When the last time you had talked to him? He said it'd been like 9 months. Do you know Rayshawn Williams? No, I don't. Showed him a picture. He'd never seen the dude in his life. Never seen him. Did you know he was recording in your studio? No, I don't. Did they give the security guard money to switch DVRs? Marley Maul kept it real, because in his head, I'm out on parole. You done brought some shit to my house, nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Right. He know the security guard that already gave him the details. In his head, if I lied to him, they finna book me, violate me, send me back to the pen. He said, nigga, I'm not going back to the pen for no Big U. I don't even fuck with Big U. Why'd you even bring it to my house? Period. Right? He said, yes, my security guard told me that they gave him some money. Do you have any footage? No, my system didn't. You can visual, but it didn't record. Right? They like, all right, well, you didn't lie to us, you can go. Right? That's why I know who Witness 2 is. Right? I called Marley Maul when the paperwork hit. Right? Ready. Marley Maul kept it real and told me what it was. He said, Wack, did I do something wrong? He said, Marley Maul, you ain't no street nigga. You ain't no blood. You ain't no crip. Hell nah, you didn't do nothing wrong, nigga. Like, nigga, you a regular civilian, nigga. Like,
even if he was the Wack, and I gotta say this, right? You're not obligated to be in somebody's shit that you ain't got nothing to do with. Now, if there was a plan and he was in it, then yeah. Even if he was a crip or blood, you ain't supposed to say that. But nigga, I don't have no knowledge. You come to my house, I ain't okay this, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Don't tie me up in none of your shit. So even if he was, bro, he's not obligated to keep the code of silence and say he don't know nothing, bro. He ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's real. He had nothing to do with it, so he told him. So indictment hits. No, we get a call. What's that about? September, October 2023 from the family. I think you had already heard from him and I didn't know it. I called you. I said, yo, some lady just called. Wooty wooty whoop. I'm like, you think they troll? You like, it could be. But at this time, we ain't giving a fuck. We trying to antagonize this nigga by any means. We don't give a fuck if it's real or not.
Right, we're gonna stress him out. I already have a number. I already talked to her.
Yeah, so when they called me the first time, I'm listening. Luce told me they had DM him. So I guess anybody that they seen that was going at him, they was trying to make contact with. But this time, we ain't knowing what the fuck. I'm like, who the fuck is a Rayshawn Williams? We don't know about none of this shit.
Right.
We really
wasn't. He was dead. So they told her who. I said, oh, that was him. I remember him. I remember his mama. He lived with Big U. He had like eczema or something. I remember. He was tall. He played wide receiver. I was like, oh, that's him. He died. Damn.
Yeah. So when they called us with the bozo shit in late February, telling us, yeah, this going on. I said, yo, remember I asked, I said, yo, so when did he get killed? She said 2022. Red flag. The newspaper said 2021.
That's when we thought she was capping.
She get the mama on the phone, and the mama's telling us what they telling us, and then she says, and between us, they gonna pick him up this morning, either late March or top of April.
Right.
We like, bro, they not finna tell this fucking lady when they gonna go pick somebody. When they get picked up, they'll tell them, right? So we sitting back, and it ain't 7 minutes after we got off the phone, she sends the text trying to get us for some money. I'm homeless. Could you help us with some money? So
That's
I'm
when
like,
we thought it was all cap.
yeah, I'm like, what you think, Six? You like, I think it's cap. Me too. I said, well, fuck it. It sounds good.
Right.
Let's stress him out. Right?
Then she called with the DNA.
Yeah, she called with the DNA, which was cap. See, that shit was cap. Right? So the video get let go. It hit No, I seen it on TikTok. It hit TikTok. So we ran it on the 100 side. When we ran on the 100 side, you said, Wack, the video out. I said, we ran the shit. Let's see where it go. I said, shit, let's see if the dumbass nigga respond. Any minute he gonna be saying like he's saying, these dudes be lying. We thinking this with his next video. Like he did with motherfucking dude in Miami when he was saying, these niggas be making up shit, this, that, this. I'm thinking that's what's coming. I don't give a fuck. Long as you respond, we won.
Right.
That's the way we see it. We ain't tripping because we don't think you telling the truth. For one, you just told me your brother got killed in 2022. The paperwork said 2021. The newspaper, rather. If y'all go Google Rayshawn Williams or Las Vegas murder body found in field, it'll give you the information on it. You telling us about some DNA and the police, they gave you the time when they gonna pick a nigga up and then turns around and asks us for some money. So we think you capping. So I'm waiting. I'm like 600. This nigga finna have a field day, right? Cool. Boom. Time go by, we really ain't seeing nothing, right? All right. You call me 6:45 in the morning. Wack. They saying they ready to big you out. Who ready to big you out? The feds. I said 600. Don't go on the internet with that shit. Nigga, you better go see because you're going to be looking crazy.
Right.
I said we already got this bullshit these ladies talking about we going to take a hit on. We was already preparing for the hit.
Right.
But we didn't give a fuck. You go over there, drive by, send me the video. You said, nigga, it's federal tape around this motherfucker. Look like they all gone, but his car's wide open, the window broke. It's an agent in front. I said, shit, let's see if we can pull it up. Right? At that time, now it's on the internet.
Right.
Our next call is, nigga, remember we seen it, but we didn't realize Luce Cannon on the motherfucker. Nigga, I called you back. I said, Six, is that Luce on there? You said, nigga, you tripping. You said, Wack, that shit might be fake then, nigga. That shit might be fake. Nigga, if Luce Cannon is fake, I'm like, my nigga, it's like 19 niggas. Bricc baby on there. But I already was saying Bricc was hot. I've been telling you that, right?
Right.
So, and this is coming after the fake SWAT and shit at Luce Cannon house. This shit is girl did. Oh my God, my baby's over there. I don't know what's going on.
That was 2 days before, and then Cowboy got up on him and fired on him. Then he wouldn't no jumper, and all that shit happened next morning.
The next morning, so we see all that. Then that's when it wrong. Now we still a little oblivious to it until the complaint comes out.
Right.
When the complaint come out, this is when we learn, nigga, the nigga Luce Cannon really was telling the truth.
Right. And it was crazy that we only thought, based on what the mama's telling us, that he's getting picked up for a murder. We done forgot about the Bricc baby told us 2 years ago he got a Rico, all this other extortion he got going on. We don't know nothing about none of that. We thinking they coming to get him for the murder.
Yeah, we didn't forgot about all that.
Mama and sister said they found they signed DNA on Big U's DNA on her son's fingernails. So we thinking it's a murder. We see all this, like the complaint got all these charges. Like,
nigga, the complaint got motherfucking, nigga, when we saw,
was it 80 pages, 75 pages?
The first one was like 75, the next one was like 107. So when we saw all this shit, because remember, we read it. Now the exposures, now Lavish, Prince, and Ghost is on it. So they reading it on the floor. Prince spent like 3 hours going over on the floor. So I'm listening to it. I'm like, I started putting together who the witnesses and victims were. I said, shit. Okay, witness one said it's security. When they said Grammy-nominated producer in Las Vegas, it's only one of them he fucked with. That got to be Marley Maul, right? And then all this shit. And then when they kept talking, I said, that's Monster. I think I'm the first nigga said it that's the nigga Monster, right? So I called Marley Maul. Marley, You get what I sent you? That you? He like, yeah, Wack, that's me. Right? He tell me. That's when he tell me the story of what happened, right? Said I ain't had nothing to do with this shit. This nigga bring this shit to my house, whatever, right? Boom. Now, me and Marley talking. I got mad at Marley. That's my brother, because he started telling me shit. He said, Wack, man, you know, the Luce Cannon dude, we got real tight. I said, what you mean? I ain't knowing about all them videos he sent us. Him and Gigi and all them hanging out. Then he told me the story, and he got some shit. Gigi confirmed it that Luce shitted on himself, shitted all on his bed, threw up, shitted all down his leg, shitted in the car, slept in the shit for like 4 or 5 hours, all this shit. I'm like, oh, y'all was hanging out. He like, yeah. Then he said, bro, I didn't want to tell you, but dude working with a dude that's a fan. I said, what you mean? He like, bro, I didn't want to tell you because I wanted the nigga, and I'm just trying to stay out of everybody's shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody do. Marley just want to be left alone. He like, yo, he got a dude that be at his house that's a federal agent, because he asked me, he tried to put me on the FaceTime with him, talking about he can help my situation. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to take my 33 months and get on. So at this time, I'm like, all right, Marley, you might just be telling me some shit. But I'm like, nigga, well, why wouldn't you tell me that? He said, well, Wack, I know you ain't doing nothing but business with him anyway. I know you.
It's Ray TV.
Gigi rolls around. Luce in jail, they get to attacking Gigi. Gigi good with you. She started DMing me. I'm kind of battling her, defending Luce, right?
Right.
She cool with you. She wasn't really fucking with me, right?
Right.
So I tell you, hey man, tell old girl, I ain't got no issues with her. I just don't know what she's talking about. So when I get on the line with Gigi, Gigi said, yeah, the federal agent used to be at her house. Gigi sent me the videos, the pictures of the agent at the house, around Luce and all this shit. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, do you know about Marley Maul? She's like, yeah, I know about that shit too. And then that's when Gigi started running her thing on YouTube. Y'all can go check her out. Big Gigi on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? She breaking a lot of shit down. This when she tell us she got all the videos of all the robberies. Right? I then let Luce know, hey bro, you and your girl Sharice need to leave.
Bro, she done took her video going up there, pulling up to the Fed building.
Bro,
she said she got enough to bury.
Listen, I said, how you got the videos? She said he records that.
Drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about the content. Keep that notification bell turned on. I will deliver 24/7 around the clock. You already know. And to everybody out there working hard on the grind, if you believe it, you'll achieve it. Do what you got to do today to be prepared for tomorrow. And there we go. But until next time, it's your boy Ray giving them go. God bless. Peace.